One night, an elderly farmer goes out to check on his livestock because he was sleeping, and he was awoken to a loud, screeching, horrific sound coming from out back. So he goes down the trail behind his house and he checks on his animals. And he takes a flashlight with him because it's super dark and he can't see anything. Uh, so as he's on his path to the back of his property, he trips over something. And he looks down, and there lying on the ground is a dead goat. It had two puncture wounds on its neck and was drained completely of all its blood. Uh, in the distance, he looked off and he saw a dark, shadowy figure. Uh, he points his flashlight at it, and it was holding another one of his goats. His fangs were hanging inches below his mouth, and it jumped like 20 feet away and out of sight. This would be known as the urban legend of the chupacabra. My name is Tyler Andrews, and I'm here to tell you more about the chupacabra. Its description varies a lot depending on where you ask and who you ask. But basically, its description has been said to be a reptile-like appearance with leathery skin that's greenish and grayish. And it also has sharp fangs and pointy spines that go all the way down the length of its back. Some accounts say that it has big red eyes that glow, and then some say it has big yellow eyes. So time will tell. Two fangs and a split tongue. Uh, Chupacabra actually translates into literally the goat sucker because of all the goats that have been drained of blood by it. So that was pretty interesting. The first reported sightings were actually in 1995 in places like Puerto Rico, Chile, Venezuela, Nicaragua, Argentina, mainly places the Latin community. They've also been reported in the U.S. and the Philippines, some, but mainly in the Latin community for some reason. The origins of the chupacabra are still unknown, but theories range from it being a mutilated animal of some sort to a government experiment, even. Some also speculate that it could be some type of alien life form, like a pet of some sort from another planet that was brought here years and years and years ago, and for some reason was never taken back, was left here on Earth. There's even a story that NASA has captured or found some of the chupacabra eggs in a nest, and they're actually raising them now in a lab. There's actually one eyewitness account that was written by a man named Mark Herman. According to Herman's report, a man claimed to have been grabbed from behind by a gorilla. The only problem with this story is that this happened to the man in Puerto Rico, and there are no gorillas in Puerto Rico. It's just not a native species to that area. After fighting the creature off, the man needed treatment for scratches and gashes all over his abdomen and torso. And recently, after that, cows and chickens were found dead in the area, drained of all their blood, with two fang-shaped holes in their neck. And again, all the blood was simply gone. Another eyewitness account comes from an employee at a hotel in Albuquerque, New Mexico. The woman was startled by a noise while working at the hotel at around 7 in the morning. She glanced up to the 6th floor of the hotel and saw glowing red eyes peering down there. And she later reported that the creature looked like a gargoyle. She stated that when she saw the gargoyle-like figure, she smelled a strong odor of sulfur. So she ran to her vehicle and got in just in time as the chupacabra, whatever it was, descended down onto her vehicle, busting her windshield out. And she was able to drive away. She said that she slung the creature off the hood when she turned the corner. So yeah, pretty crazy stories there. Whether or not the chupacabra really exists remains to be seen. Until we know for sure, I guess be careful when you're alone outside at night. Thanks.